There's that sound again, you hear it? Good morning. Today is about a full day beyond what you saw in the last video clip. I arrived to a hotel, finally. Now I'm leaving that hotel, bound for the ferry terminal. There's a ferry that leaves at 10:30 in the morning. I think I can catch it. And it goes to Penang, which is south of here. At that point, I have networked via the channel to a friend and fellow viewer who wants to show me a bird's nest house, which is something I've been wanting to check out. Bird's nest is a delicacy in China and among other places. They put it in soups and they make it into all sorts of different edible things. It's made by the spit of a special type of swallow. Somebody realized somebody's gonna eat this shit, and they started making it, and they said it was good for vitality or some sort of thing. But I've had kind of on my bucket list, I guess, would be to visit the inside of a swallow house and just see how it works. I'm very curious to see how the nests are made and how they're farmed, I guess you'd say. Farmed. So that should be very interesting. He's also going to show me around. I'm very excited because I had a wonderful journey with Peter. We were both tricyclists, and so we shared that passion, and so we explored the southern Malaysian peninsula. Pretty nice. Or the middle Malaysian peninsula, crossing over from Koh Samui to Phuket. But this will be different. This will be a little bit of a land journey, driving. When I get to Penang, he's going to show me around his home. We just got a couple of ups and downs here on today's little ride before we get to the ferry. We're going to kind of check off Langkawi. Not a real check off, like a half check. I'm not really giving this place justice, but you guys don't realize this, but I am in the midst of like a huge backlog of videos. I'm like a month behind, beyond the live streams, which kind of are a little bit frustrating. I think I don't want to have a channel just of live streams. I want to have a channel of interesting content, and that interesting content is all on that computer back there. But boy, oh boy, it's given me some video writer's block, you to say. Anyways, I'm working on it. Promise. Well, by the time you see this, I don't need to promise anything. You've seen it already. I hope you liked it. For those of you that have watched this far without knowing who the hell I am, my name's Matt. I'm cycling around the world from China to the USA. I'm making videos along the way, showing you where I'm going, what I'm doing. I just left Thailand a couple of days ago, and these are my first few days in Malaysia. I had a lot of questions about how I was going to ride Langkawi yesterday. There's a sort of a northern curving route. There's or this bisecting route that I'm on right now that like bisects the middle of the island. So we've got a sort of a mound of dirt on that side and a mound of dirt over there above those trees. I decided to do the bisecting. Oh, check this out. This is interesting. Look at this. Somebody got into a fight and somebody lost. That is interesting. I hear that monkeys can be pretty brutal. His arms are ripped off and his neck is chewed through. He lost that battle. Malaysia is a little bit more raw. So far, I'm trying not to make any preconceived notions yet, you know? This is just one island in the north of Malaysia. There's a whole lot more to go. On my first ride to the hotel yesterday, or a couple of days ago, there was just some motorbike was behind me, and he was just riding behind me. I was going very slow, like very slow. And he didn't do that. He just hung out behind me for 3 minutes, like 3 long minutes. Try to count 3 minutes. That's a long time. And he just hung behind me, didn't wave, didn't nothing, and then just slowly went off to the side and rode away. Made me very, very nervous. I have a pretty good finger on the pulse of a lot of different types of human behavior, so I've been able to kind of like, I think I have a pretty good sixth sense, you know? Maybe I'm definitely extra cautious. Maybe not as cautious as most people. I definitely leave my thoughts skewed to the positive more than the negative. But I do not like people that don't engage. I work on eye contact. If I look into your eyes, I can tell a lot. But if he's wearing a helmet, he's behind me, he's not leaving, he's not crossing, he's just staying there. Obviously way, way too slow for him. What's he doing? Say hi. Just say hi. I can deal with that. Once you say hi, I'm like, okay. I can gauge that. I can interact with that. Hello. Hotel going up, or an apartment building or something. Hey, safety first.
I saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way, and it's kinda strange. Don't even know your name. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. You say that you're from out of town.
Gotta love Starbucks. All right, it turned out to be a pretty nice day. I hung out at Starbucks. I put my trike out in front right here. And man, oh man, I got so many friendly faces and people checking me out. And I gave out lots of cards. Malaysia might be a lots of cards place, and a lot of English. The perception of Malaysia is shifting. It was kind of nice actually to have a negative perception on day one. Then you have a lot of opportunities to change it to the positive. Good stuff. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. Bye bye. Bye guys. This is the way to go, right? I think I covered all the important bits except for that center hinge. But I can clean that center hinge with you know, my hands. I think that's okay. But I'm very confident now, because I think that what happens is the engines churn and then you get a lot of mist back here. So I have a feeling it's going to get inundated with some salt. So, but I think I've protected it as good as I can. I feel comfortable, feel safe. Penang, here we come. Welcome to Penang. This has been on my map for a long time. Interested in coming here. I know nothing about this place. Quick note about the ferry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big black garbage bags. 5 big black garbage bags. I can cover all the most important parts of this trek. I mean, other than a little salt on my mirrors, I can deal with that. The rest is just perfect. Salty. Oh, I like this place so far. Very clean. Roads are very nice. Like a big shift. Big shift. I like big shifts. Wow, guys, this place is like totally different. Good vibe, good vibe. I'm liking it. I think we'll go to the hotel, like tuck in, and then maybe do a little exploring. I would not mind exploring this place a little bit. Seems interesting. What does it remind me of? It reminds me of like Shenzhen, maybe? No. Something like Hong Kong, maybe a little. Staying at the Travelodge right up there. Price is right.
Turn right, then your destination will be on the right.
If you could smell what I smell right now, oh my God. It smells fantastic. It's just a mixture of spices and barbecues and meats and all sorts of stuff. I'm on a mission to get some lunch dinner. I gotta get some food in me. I'm hungry. I'm gonna have to take a break from the keto diet for a couple of days. I've been warned already that the Penang is known for all sorts of foods. I'm gonna do my best to keep myself under control, but you know me, you know I love food, and I can control myself to a certain extent. But there's a certain breaking point that I have, and I have a feeling I'm going to meet it. You're going to burn?
Yeah. Hello.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cultural thing. They burn money, and then it goes up to their ancestors or lost loved ones, and it comes back in riches. I might have to find some cover. It's like some rains are coming. There's a food market up ahead, and maybe I can pick a little of this, pick a little of that, satisfy my craving. Today was the first day I looked in front of the mirror and I'm like, hey, my diet might be doing something. I'm very curious to see how my Chinese comes in handy in Malaysia. There's a large Chinese-speaking population here, as a matter of fact. With Chinese New Year coming up, you can hear air filled with Chinese tunes. Let's find something to eat. That place had Marathon Plus tires and tubes. I went through so much stress trying to get those tires. Carried them from the airport. I could have just waited a little longer. Little longer. I'd had a store full of them. So hard to do this. I've been walking around for a while. I can't find any food that I'm like, that's what I can do. That's what I can do. Night markets are great, actually. Night markets are the best for me. All right, I found a steak place. I had a couple of pieces of steak, some sausage, 2 eggs. It satisfied my hunger. Thank God. Tomorrow and the next day are going to be interesting, though. We're going to visit a bird's nest house. We're going to travel around, take a look at Penang. So I'm excited about it. I'm headed back to the hotel. So I'll end it right now. Look forward to catching up tomorrow. Jayoe. I just supremely crashed. I don't know why I was so tired today, but I was. And I satiated that with a 1-hour power nap. in the hotel. So now I'm gonna look for some grub, and I'm looking for a power converter. Malaysia uses that big, fat, ugly 3-prong plug. Really, really ugly one. It's just so ugly. What an ugly design. It's solid. It's probably one of the strongest plugs out there. It's just ugly. After that, I'm gonna go back to the hotel, work on some things some more. Well, I didn't work on some things before, but now I'm gonna work on some things. But yeah, it feels like I'm in China. Definitely feels like I'm in China. China.
I think I've waited all these years for you right here. But how will I ever know if you go? 'Cause I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you.
I think this is great. This is a perfect introduction into the country before we really start cycling through it.
The thing is that you have to avoid seafood.
Avoid.
Yes, yes.
Why? So what's the history of Penang? Was it like a British colony?
So I was like researching where to cycle and stuff. Then I saw your video. It's like, oh, this is interesting.
And so that sentence that he said, here, break it down, break it down. So
So it's like 4 different language.
in one sentence,
in one
one
sentence.
phrase. So when did they build this? Like, what is the history behind this place? Yeah, I like that. Nutmeg. I didn't know you could make nutmeg juice.